Hello my quilty friends, I've got 3 new quilting tools. Let's take a look at them and see what we think. So first up we have the Clover Wonder Pins. So they come in a pack of 20, which I personally don't think is a lot. Now what these are is we're using them instead of our basting pins. They're like an ergonomic version of them. They don't hurt your hands, so they're perfect for someone with arthritis or carpal tunnel. But if you've used basting pins to baste your quilt, you'll know you need about 50 to even 100 of them. And if this pack only takes 20, well, you're going to need to buy maybe 4 or 5 packets of them. And they retail around $18, so they are a bit of an investment. But if you do struggle to use those basting pins, these are your solution. So let me show you how they work. What we're going to do is we're going to open them up. So they've got a skinny end and a fat end. We're going to hold it from the fat end, and that's how we hold it. And then what we do is we're just going to push it down, and then it unpins. And then we push it down again, and it pins. So just pushing it down, unpin, down, pin. And you'll notice that the pin here has a crook in it, which means it's easier to get to. I know when you're basting, it can be really hard on your hands to sort of go down and up and then clip it. Your fingers can get really sore. So what we do is we only use one hand with these. I'm going to put it down into the fabric, push it up, and then I'm just going to push it down. And now it's done. Let's try that again. So I'm going to grab it from the bottom of the base there, push it down to unlock it, put it down into the fabric, up, that wasn't right, sorry. Down onto the fabric, push it up, and then push it down. And I just pushed it down from the base there. I'm not pushing it down from the top, and that's done. Let's check at the back. You can see we've gone through all 3 layers. So I didn't say that before, but I've got my backing fabric, my batting, and the top of my quilt here. We've gone through all 3 layers. So I think they're really neat. I do think that they're more of a nice to have tool if you don't need them. But if you do have difficulty with basting pins, like I said, if you've got arthritis or carpal tunnel, these might just be the answer to help you baste those quilts a lot easier. I'll put the link for these down in the description below. Now let's take a look at the Dritz Bobbin boat. So they come in a pack of 3, or you can buy them individually. It's better value to buy them in a pack of 3. And they retail around $14 a pack. Now, I personally love them because it keeps your bobbins in there really nicely and compactly. Now, I'm a bobbin winder, and what I mean by that is I like to use my white thread. This is actually my white cotton thread here, and this is my Glide polyester thread on the side here. I've actually used it all up. Usually this is just completely full of wound bobbins because that's what I like to do. I don't like to just wind one bobbin. I think that's a waste of time. If I'm going to wind a bobbin, I'm going to wind maybe 6 to 10 bobbins at one time, so I'm just ready to go every single time. And then of course I do have my odd bobbins when I've used different threads, probably just to do my binding. So these bobbins are for my Juki TL, and they're actually a little bit bigger than regular bobbins, just slightly, and these fit in really nice and snug. And they also hold smaller bobbins, the smaller plastic ones. I think they're really great, and the thing that I liked about them was some bobbin boats are like funny shapes, like there's circles and things. I feel like that's a bit of waste of space. I don't know, I'm a bit funny like that. I feel like these are really nice and compact, don't take up a lot of space, and really help you keep organized and tidy in your sewing room. I guess what I'm trying to say is I think these bobbin boats are for the win. I think if you don't have a set, add these to your Christmas wish list this year. And I'll put a link for them down in the description below. Last but not least, we've got the Modern American Vintage Match Kits to take a look at. So these match kits, now let's just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful they are. They're not our regular tools. They're literally little pieces of art. They've been meticulously handcrafted here in the United States, and I personally think they're absolutely beautiful. They come in all sorts of different designs. I just personally like the really light wood and the natural look, but Chris the maker has all sorts of different designs. You really should go and check them out on his website. So like I said, they're handmade in the USA, and each piece is meticulously handcrafted, finely sanded, and then coated with beeswax and orange oil to enhance and protect the natural beauty. And I just think there's something that you'd keep forever. I personally think they're an heirloom item, and I would like to see them passed on to my children. They are an investment, and I think that these are perfect for someone that has everything and they're looking for something special in their toolkit. So that's enough gushing from me. I absolutely adore them. Let me tell you what we've got here. So we've got a seam ripper, a point turner, which you know I absolutely love, one of my most favorite tools in my toolkit, and then a hair marker. Now I've never used one of these, and I've certainly not used one in my tutorials, but what it is you draw lines on your fabric with it. Say for example you're quilting and you don't want to use your chalk or your pen, well you'd use this instead to mark your guides to quilt along. So it's a handy little tool, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. So there we have these tools. I think they're absolutely beautiful, but like I said, they are an investment piece. So Chris did give me these tools because I did reach out to him asking him to make me some, and he decided to give them to me. So thank you so much, Chris. But I do think if you want to support a small American business, and again, something beautifully handcrafted, please do go check them out. I'll put the link down below. If you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. It really helps me out. And even better, leave a comment and let me know which was your favorite tool that we looked at today. And if you like this video and you're looking for other videos about tools, I do have another one. I'll put the link up above. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.